because at this point it's clear that AI is already transforming the global economy, but whether it deepens existing inequality or helps us solve it depends on the actions that countries and individuals take in the coming years. First, the good news is we can already see what's coming our way. In lower income countries like the Philippines and Bangladesh, the frontline effects of AI are unfolding in real time. These economies show us which jobs go first, where the risks are highest, and what happens when governments act or don't. For example, the government of the Philippines has launched a national AI strategy with the goal of retraining over 1 million workers by 2028. Bangladesh, meanwhile, has released a draft policy framework focused on developing AI talent, modernising its education system, and supporting tech startups. The goal is to position Bangladesh as a competitive player in the AI-enabled services market, while safeguarding jobs through upskilling and digital inclusion programs. Whether those efforts will prove sufficient remains to be seen, but they offer a clear warning and a playbook for wealthier nations to follow. Two distinct sides of our economies need to do two things simultaneously: invest heavily into AI infrastructure and invest just as heavily into their people. This includes educational investment into computer science, yes, but also the kind of skills AI struggles to automate: critical thinking, complex problem solving, effective communication, and creative decision making. A recent analysis of 12 million job postings in the US found that AI adoption tends to increase demand for these distinctly human skills far more often than it eliminates jobs entirely. Building an accessible digital economy is equally important because right now nearly 2.6 billion people worldwide still don't have access to the internet. Without that basic connectivity, there's simply no opportunity to compete or even participate in the emerging AI economy. The World Bank estimates that every 10% increase in broadband access can boost GDP growth in developing countries by up to 1.4%, and that's before factoring in the additional benefits that AI capabilities could provide. So, along with retraining, countries need policies that expand broadband access, reduce the cost of devices, and give more people the digital skills they need to benefit from AI. Social safety nets matter too. They function as economic buffers that give displaced workers the time and resources they need to adapt, retrain, and re-enter the labour market from a position of strength. But if AI allows businesses to grow while workers lose their income, the economy starts to hollow out. Productivity rises, but consumption falls. Innovation continues, but inequality grows, and it becomes a serious drag on overall economic growth. If we want AI to boost productivity broadly, not just corporate profits, we'll need to rethink how we design and share the value it creates, and that includes fundamental questions about who gets to build AI, who governs its development and deployment, and who ultimately benefits from the massive productivity gains it generates. If you want to see just how far this could go, what happens if AI keeps getting better and most people end up with nothing of value to trade, we made an entire video about that thought experiment 2 years ago. You should be able to click to that on your screen now.